Good morning, church family. My name is Rick Dole, and I'm a member of the Stewardship Committee. Last year, we started interviewing church members about why they give to the church, and we received some positive response about that, so we decided to do it again, although this year, obviously, via email. This morning, it's my pleasure to visit with Sarah Kaufman. Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Rick?
I am doing excellent. Thanks for sharing with the church this morning. So first question, Sarah, what brought you to our church and why do you choose to stay?
Well, my husband Quentin and we came from different backgrounds. He grew up in a UCC church in Wyoming and was confirmed in that church. And I grew up in a pretty traditional Catholic family. And after we first got married, we were attending a Catholic church together, and we're struggling just with balancing a faith life with balancing political views, and struggling with that some of our donations to our church were going maybe towards some political causes that we didn't support ourselves. And kind of the final straw that sent us looking for a new church was that we received a letter that was chastising us for not giving enough to the church. And we were a young, newly married couple at that point. We had just purchased our first home. I had just graduated from veterinary school and had a significant amount of student debt. And we were just very offended that we had gotten this letter from our pastor. And we started looking for a new church at that point. And we were living in Lawrence and found the Plymouth UCC there. And it was just like, oh, we finally found this church home where we felt completely comfortable with the social justice missions of the church, and with faith, balancing faith and other aspects of our lives. We felt just very comfortable. And then when we relocated to Manhattan, we felt very welcome here at First Congregational as well.
Great, Sarah, thank you. You can be assured nobody's going to get chastised for not giving enough money to the UCC church. Tell us a little more about why you invest your time, energy, and money in this church.
It's all about the different social justice missions that the church supports. So we feel like even if we may not have time in our personal lives to do everything we would want to on a volunteer basis in the community, at least we know that our money and others within our community, we're not only supporting each other that attend First Congregational, but we're supporting our own wider Manhattan community and helping those who don't have enough to eat, or those who may feel like because of their own background, they're not given the same opportunities that we are, and just feel happy to be part of an organization, a part of a community that really truly feels like a community that's working for things that we want to see being improved in the wider Manhattan community.
Great, thank you. Last question. You've chosen to give, your family's chosen to give to the church with an automatic deduction. So tell us about that. Why did you decide to do this, and how'd you set it up?
So, we're like a lot of other families with young kids where it's easy to get really busy and get distracted, or maybe have variations in your budget from month to month because of different activities that are going on, or childcare expenses, things like that. And that's all been very tumultuous for us, as I'm sure it has been for other people over the past 6 months, especially. But we decided that, once a year we would sit down and make a commitment to this is how we're going to give to the church over the coming year. And we just set it up, and then we forget about it. And it's an easy way, I think, I know we can do it directly through the UCC website or through the First Congregational website, but honestly, I think I just set it up as an automatic bill pay through my bank. And it just comes out, and I don't think about it, except for once a year when Quentin and I sit down and talk about it. And it's just a nice way to make sure we continue to support our community without having to re-examine it on a month-to-month basis, or remember to stick a check in the mail, or remember to have cash in your wallet when we're allowed hopefully soon, when we can come to church in person again, remembering to have that checkbook or that cash in your wallet, it's done, and we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Gail and I have decided to do the same thing, Sarah, so I can appreciate your perspective. Well, thank you very much. We're going to transition now.